Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Are you prepared for some, absolute glorious nonsense? I hope you are, because, well, we have all of the plans, every single one of them, and look at you, chat. You are sitting pride of place up on the screen now. All of your shitposting can now be immortalized in a way that isn't, like, entirely intrusive. Maybe. So, someone has already noticed. Oh no, a chat is there, yes. It'll be hopefully in a non-invasive way, because, let's be honest, that little area of the screen over here, this isn't really used very much when you're actually doing runs or anything like that, so it should be okay. It should be okay. So, no, you haven't got to behave. It would be nice if you did, but you don't actually have to. That's actually part of the glory of capturing all of the bullshit, because this way, it's immortalized forever and everyone can see all of the shit that I'm actually doing. So it's gonna be pretty funny. So chat, I think you know exactly what we're doing now. We are going to do everything for the Emperor, because we have to. We're gonna do the last Crusade, which is gonna be all four of our Crusaders going out at once to slay something. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to, first of all, build them up a little bit. We're going to have to actually sort of work out who's where and what abilities they're going to need, because this is not going to be an easy one to do. So, front two guys, or we should probably start with the backliner. The backliner doesn't really, I think, matter what they have, as long as they have a battle heal and an inspiring cry. Because he's just going to be standing position 4, that's it. He's basically going to be the healer and inspirer, so he's just going to be spamming, so basically sort of spamming inspiring cry more than anything else in position 4, but he will need the ability to move around. Because obviously you can't battle heal in position 4, you can literally only battle heal in position 1 and 2. So we've got to think about this. So I'm wondering whether we just basically want to give everyone Smite, Holy Lance, Battle Heal, and Inspiring Cry, so they just lunge forward, hit something, and when they cycle into position 3 or 4, they just use Inspiring Cry, so that might be just the way of doing it. But if we do go along that route, we won't have Stunning Blow, so that's kind of something to consider, unless we go Smite, Stunning Blow, Battle Heal, Holy Lance, or Smite, Stunning Blow, Inspiring Cry, Holy Lance, and rely on having a little bit of, basically a slightly lighter heal. Because it's in this instance, it's 1 heal versus 2 heal. Now, 2 heal is nice, but also sort of weak. But you've got a 1 heal here, which can be used in positions 3 and 4, so that's really important. So I kind of think that everyone has to have access to Inspiring Cry and Holy Lance, because we need them to just go through, you know, leap from position 3 to position 2, or position 1, and just be able to hit shit from there. So we gotta have everyone with Holy Lance. Fortunately, everyone has Holy Lance. Okay, that's good. So we've established, because Battle Heal can only be used in position 1 and 2, in order for backliners to do anything, they're either going to be using Holy Lance or Inspiring Cry. So the way I see it, Holy Lance and Inspiring Cry is necessary on everyone. That's sort of how I see it. And then we've got to, I think, just kind of... I don't like the idea of fully relying on Inspiring Cry for all of our heals. Let's upgrade Sunbro wherever we can. We basically need to upgrade both of those abilities for everyone. So, if everyone is now equipped with Holy Lance and Inspiring Cry, everyone has access to a heal, and everyone can leap forward and do damage that way from ranks 3 and 4. So that's really important. So now we basically have to decide what 2 damage abilities we want them to have, or what 2 other abilities. Because this is where we sort of mix things up. Do we want to basically just rely on smiting and smiting and smiting, and doing it that way? I think very possible. But the thing is, with Holy Lance, we're not going to be able to use it if we've only got 2 people fighting us. So if we kill one of them and we remove the corpse and then they move forward into 2, the people at the back then can't Holy Lance, which basically means they will only be spamming Inspiring Cry. So it's a tough one to do. So I'm wondering whether we want to basically go DPS race. Just everyone has Smite. I think everyone has to have Smite, because it is just the thing. So everyone just level up Smite, because it's going to be necessary. Just everyone needs to have Smite in this party. Which then leaves us with the third ability. Now, I like Stunning Blow because I like the crowd control element of it. If we're able to crowd control the first 2 ranks, and then basically just Holy Lance the back 2 ranks. So we could play it as Stunning Blow, crowd control the front 2, kill the back 2, and then murder the front row with smites. So that's one way of looking at it. Or we lose Stunning Blow, we get Zealous Accusation, and we attempt to clear them out both at the same time. The reason that I'm not a huge fan of that is because the accuracy on Zealous Accusation is worse, and the damage mod is minus 40%. Now, why would we want 2 swings with less accuracy at minus 40%, which obviously means we're going to be doing 2 lots of 60, so 120% damage, when we can do just 2 swings at the base melee 100% damage? To me, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. You'd get more damage from 2 people smiting 2 individual targets than you could from spamming 2 guys on Zealous Accusation for 2 targets. So that's why I'm thinking Zealous Accusation is not going to be the ability to use here. And that's why I think Stunning Blow might be more useful. Might. We do have Bulwark of Faith. Useful, kind of, if one of them gets low on health, but, well, they're Crusaders. They don't really go low health. I mean, they are a tanky bunch, so that's a thing. And also, we've got Inspiring Cry, which people in the back are going to be spamming, more or less. So, it's either Stunning Grow? Yes, that's a thing. I feel like there should be a slightly filthy reference there. It's my Stunning Grow. It grows so much that everyone is stunned. So, that might be the way to do it, or we just give them Battle Heal, and then someone at the front can do the same job as 2 people there. You know, the 2 people at the back doing Inspiring Cry. I honestly think the way to do this is just Smite, Stunning Blow, Holy Lance, and Inspiring Cry from everyone. I think that might just be the way of going about it. Or, you know, if I just want to play it as it goes and have slightly different abilities for each one. Because situationally, we might actually want someone to be able to use Battle Heal for that little bit extra, you know, just that slight little touch extra. So, I don't know, kind of hard to say exactly how we should play this, but I kind of think we should just play it and see how it goes. Maybe have 2 people with the stun and 2 people with the heal, so that when they're at the front, they can just go for it. So, I'm really not sure. Really not sure. The theory crafting is horrendous. I think we just need all of the stuns, just so we can chain lock, or ideally try to help chain stun the first people. Maybe. That might be the way to do it. Or have 2 stuns, 1 battle heal, and... Because I just don't like Zealous Accusation, because why would you use that when you can have 2 smites? Of course, that makes the assumption that we don't have someone in position 1 or 2 who then chooses to use Battle Heal, and then you could use Zealous Accusation to clear the 2 out. Hard to say. Hard to say. Or whether we just have 1 stun and 2 guys with Battle Heal, and then 1 with Zealous Accusation, so we've got survivability. We'll try that, I think. No. No, I prefer it this way. We'll have one guy with battle heal, because he can crit for the massive 4 HP, which would be so very good. One person with Zealous Accusation, just on the off chance we want some weak-ass AoE. Oh, it's such a weak AoE, though. It's just so blech. I'm thinking maybe 2 heals and 2 stunning blows. We'll do that. We'll have 2 heals and 2 stunning blows. So send Dark in. He can get. We've got what, Drake and Sunbro with that, and then we'll have Dark and Sheen with battle heal. Actually, our 2 weakest guys with battle heal. So yay, great. Which means we then need to level up everything which these guys are going to be using, which is stunning blow. Oop. Try and touch the right button there. There we go. So everyone, we've got smites, 2 stunning blows, 2 battle heals, 2 guys with stunning blow, just to hit things in case it gets a little out of control. So we've got a good amount of healing here and a good amount of crowd control. I think this is how we're going to do it. So that's it. That's it. We're gonna do it. And well, chat, I don't know about you, but I feel as if I must like get into character for this, because it's just, oh come on, we've got to do 100% of battle rooms as well. I mean, that sounds like the way of doing this, and I think we need something. You might have noticed I've not got any of the game music on in the background here. I think if you'll excuse me, chat, I may very well have to just indulge myself. Ah, this is going to be glorious. For anyone who knows what this piece of music is, you know exactly why I've got it going. It's going to be a true thing of beauty. So before we go in, chat, I think we need to get ourselves into character. So if you'll excuse me, chat, this has to be done.
Where there is uncertainty, I shall bring light. Where there is doubt, I shall sow faith. Where there is shame, I shall point atonement. Where there is rage, I shall show its course. My word in the soul shall be as my sword in the field.
Let's do it. Ah, we have so much holy water. Ah, this is gonna be death. Death and destruction and glory in the name of the Emperor. I may very well just have to... I think I may have to just leave that on and just actually roleplay the whole goddamn thing. Give me a vote, chat. Shall I do that? Shall we RP the ever-loving fuck out of this for the Emperor? Let's fucking do it. For the Emperor and for the Golden Throne, we're making it happen.
Brothers, prepare to purge all of the filthy Xeno scum. Who needs food when we have the light of the Emperor to sustain us? Brothers, engage attack formation Alpha. Advance! Foul machinations of the Xeno scum! Purge it from the earth! Continue the advancement, brothers! Foul Xenos sighted! Engage attack formation Delta! Purge them in the Emperor's name! Strike! Brother, lunge forth! Impale them with your mighty weapon! In the name of the Emperor! Let them be purged! Fear not, brothers, for through the darkness, the Emperor's light guides us! Foul heretic! Feel the wrath of the Emperor! Their attacks are weak. My faith is strong. A disappointing room indeed. But it has been cleansed in the name of the Emperor. We shall carry his light forth, ever onwards into the dark. Carry the light of the Emperor evermore. Foul xenoplant life. Purge it from the planet. Remember your training, brothers. Remember your litany, and the Emperor's light shall guide you. Without the dark, there can be no light. Without the lie, there can be no truth. Without the war, there can be no victory. Without the death, there can be no sacrifice. Without the hope, there can be no future. Without the loyalty, there can be no one chapter. And without the Emperor, there is nothing. Brothers, onwards to glorious battle in his name. Enemy engaged. Foul mutant, feel the wrath of the Emperor. Brother, let not your faith falter. Remember, the Emperor guides you. Purge the Xeno scum! By the glory of the Emperor, victory is ours! Advance, brothers! Enemy spotted! Foul Xeno scum! What is this heresy? Purge them in the name of the Emperor! Foul demons! You shall face the wrath of the Emperor! Die in the Emperor's name! Filthy heretic! You shall be purged by the glory of the Emperor! Foul witch! You have been purged! Fear the glory of the Emperor! Destroy the witch! A glorious and powerful strike! The Emperor guides my blade to victory! Foul heretic! You shall die for the glory of the Emperor! Fear not, brothers, his light shall guide us onwards. Be slain in his name! We shall not return! There are still heretics to be purged! Glorious acquisition in the name of the Emperor. Brothers, march on! Foul mutations! Purge them in the Emperor's name! The Xenos are strong, but we are stronger! The Xenos dare to resist! Purge them! Your death shall be swift! The light of the Emperor guides you, brother. Fear not! Thou art judged in the name of the Emperor. Area has been secured. In the name of the Emperor. The mission has been a glorious success. My honor is my life. My duty is my fate. My fear is to fail. My salvation is my reward. My craft is death. My pledge, eternal service.
I do believe that was very successful. And now everyone is going to be incredibly disappointed because I've gone back to the normal voice, the normal way of doing things. No, this is boring, how dare you, no, go back, more Space Marine, more purging in the name of the Emperor. Gotta admit, that was pretty fun. Someone is asking, how many hours did I spend with Warhammer 40k? I think the question is, how many hours did I not spend with... Did I not spend with it? So, I do believe that gimmick run was pretty successful, let's be honest. There's another one which I want to do, which I've actually messed around with in my other game, which was a double highwayman. You put them both in the front position, and then you just spam point blank. Was it point blank? Yeah, that one. You basically just spam point blank shot, so they rotate just one to the other. You do so much damage. It is actually absurd. Things melt under that much pressure. So that could be fun. But we've also got the potential for a very amusing triple abomination play, which would absolutely not be in the name of the Emperor, but it could be equally hilarious, especially if we got a Houndmaster to back them up. Because, of course. So I'm wondering if I want to maybe grab the Highwayman or the Abomination, and we can just try... We could maybe try something really stupid and do 4 Abominations in the not-too-distant future. That could be pretty funny. Apparently there's a fire in the neighbor's apartment of someone watching, missing the stream. Yeah, don't stop typing. Don't let us know about that on the stream. Leave the building. Please, I do not want there to be some news report somewhere saying someone choked to death on carbon monoxide and shit like that, and just... It was all because they were too busy watching some idiot streaming a game. No, let's not do that. We're going to have a third abomination, though, because we need abominations. Because, well, I mean, they're pretty much the antithesis of doing things in the name of the Emperor, but, I mean, hey, let's go with that, shall we, just for fun? Everything is about shits and giggles. 3 abominations in an antiquarian, yes, we can do that. We can absolutely make that happen, and it's going to be hilarious. So, who would like to be our third foul abomination? As always, chat, now is your time to shine. Who is going to take on the mantle of filthy, foul mutation who must be purged in the Emperor's name? Any takers? Anyone want to call dibs on this, or am I just going to randomly assign it for fun? I'm not an idiot, I'm special. No, I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. I mean, let's be honest. If you're running stupid gimmicks like this in this game with things like 4 Crusaders, you're doing it wrong and you're being an idiot. But hey, that's part of the entertainment. Especially since it's just amusing. Pick me senpai, really? We're gonna go with that? Okay. We will go pick... There you go, you have been noticed, and you are an abomination. A foul, foul mutant, and you disgust me. You absolutely disgust me. Just, why would you even? But that does mean that we do get to do 3 abominations in an antiquarian, so... I mean, that's pretty good. Fallen Templar would rather be a Crusader, but I'm down. It's like, bro, you're a Fallen Templar. I suppose that could make you an abomination. That's why you are a Fallen Templar, maybe. But, yeah, I don't think a Fallen Templar would make a very good Crusader for some reason, because of the obvious namesake problems. We need more of literally everything. I think we're just going to have to pound everyone through another run. Anyone who's got stress that really needs to be dealt with? I think our Jester needs to go get hammered. Endless Mystify, go get very, very drunk. You'll be fine. So, another horrendously terrible gimmick run, I guess it is. We could run the Last Crusade. I'm tempted to send the Last Crusade against the Necromancer because thematically that would be absolutely amazing. But for actually getting shit done, it's kind of like, oh my god, there's Holy Order's a Crusader drop. That's so perfect. Look at it. Look at it. I think we need to send the abominations into somewhere. That's quite a lot of deeds. That's a very nice number of deeds. 5 deeds is a good number of deeds. I think we're going to go for the deeds. And I'm going to say deeds like that every time just because it annoys people. We can upgrade Lewis's brother, actually. Actually, that kind of reminds me, we could possibly do with renaming Lewis's brother. Or we could call the 3rd abomination, we could oust Darmstady and call it Lewis's other brother. Because that would be pretty entertaining. But we need to upgrade our filthy mutants, because filthy mutants are actually pretty damn good. So let's embark it. It must be claimed. I think it must. If someone would very much like to be like to take the place of Lewis's brother, then feel free to. Send dudes to get dibs. Oh, I don't need to send dudes to get dibs. Dudes will try and claim dibs just without that. So the thing is, we don't actually even really need a healer in this, because obviously abominations all have, what was it? Absolution, which is a pretty damn good heal, actually. Look at that, level 1, 4 HP heal. That's insane. I mean, level 2, it's 5. I mean, level 1 for a 4 HP heal, that's just... That's crazy. So, what can we be sending in with this? I am thinking Antiquarian for the sake of extra loot, because, well, it's fun. You're beyond this? No, you're not. We could send a Plague Doctor, we could send an Arbalast. We've got many, many things, many possibilities. I actually think that sending an Antiquarian is pretty good, actually. Because we'll get a load of extra loot, and these guys can heal themselves anyway, so we don't really need a potent healer. And Zera can just stand at the back, just spamming dodge, just as she does. That's like all she actually does. She'll probably get some game music back on, actually, so that it's not horrendously boring. There we go. Let me bump that up a little bit. That should be okay. Yeah, well, we will save the changes. We just want some sound in the background. Because of course we do. It's not going to be the glorious music in the name of the Emperor, though. Entertaining as that was. I think this is good. I'm just going to try it. The abomination at the front is going to have to mutate, though, so, like, every round. Otherwise, he's just not going to be able to do anything, because Manacles and Bile don't do shit in position 1. So he'll just have to mutate, murder things, that's fine, and position 2 and 3, they can either stay human form or mutate. I suppose it depends if we ever need massive amounts of DPS, but probably not. Dancing werewolves. Actually, yes, if we mutate all of them, and we just have them spam slam, so they run forward 1, we could actually have dances with werewolves. We could absolutely do that. It would be completely and utterly at odds with what we had last time, but who cares? It's all fun and games in the name of the Emperor, am I right? Let's see if we can give them some interesting and useful things. Ooh, plus 30% healing skills. That could be useful in a party that isn't this. I think our Antiquarian definitely needs snake oil, or one of them needs snake oil so they don't get stunned as much. That's, okay, so those are both ranged in human form, so position 1 is going to be doing melee stuff, so I think giving them the... oh, where was the thing? There was a thing that was like bonus melee stuff. Do I not have that? Am I thinking of a... yeah, there it is. So position 1, yeah, you can have accuracy to melee skills, because you're going to be using melee abilities all the damn time. I guess Antiquarian takes that, because of course she does. Max HP and dodge. Yeah, I think we'll just put that up on the, on a beast. Sure, why the hell not? Move skill chance. You don't really have any of that, though, so not really much point. Stun skill chance. Yes, we'll put that on our position 3 abomination, because the position 3 abomination... let me turn that music down, actually, it's a little bit loud. That would actually just be turning the entire game sound down, so... sounds a bit loud to me. Don't know if anyone disagrees, but dump it back down to 10. But the position 3 abomination is going to be probably in human form and thus using the manacles quite a lot, so stun would be an absolute benefit to him. I suppose we just want speed stone maybe on one of them. Prot and stress isn't going to be a... we don't really want these guys getting more stressed. This is going to be a pretty high stress run. We'll give him some speed. That's our position 3 guy. Give position 2 guy some speed. Might as well, and... fuck it, have virtue chance as well. Let's just do it. Go! My 3 filthy heretical abominations. Take some stuff. Take some torches. We'll take a fair old whack of food, because why the hell not? We've got the money, and we're going to be getting a shitload more money. Cove! I know we need medicinal herbs for some of the things here. Holy water. I'm trying to think what there is curio-wise here. I know there's a lot of things that cause stress, so I might actually bring quite an excess of medicinal herbs, actually. Although, to be fair, I've got 3 guys who can reduce the stress themselves, so it's not really necessary. There's nothing that causes bleed at this low level. Anti-venom... I don't think, again, there's anything that does blights or toxins, or maybe there is. We'll go with this. I don't really want to spend huge amounts of money anyway, because this is a loot haul run, so let's go with it. Someone in chat is voting that Zera is going to die. Very possibly. It is very possible that Zera will actually die this run. Although unlikely. I think I would actually vote that Zera is probably going to go insane before dying.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Actually, I just want to quickly change something first. I'm noticing chat is a little bit invasive. Let's rescale that so it's a bit more narrow. It's not totally invasive, but just a little bit. I suppose this way it only covers the last person and that, so it's not the end of the world. That side of the screen is mostly dead space. Actually, no, I probably should have paid attention to this more on the first run, but I've actually got an idea here. If we pop it down to 300, and then we give you a load of vertical space. That was too much vertical space. There you go. Now you're a lot less invasive. You're narrowly crammed into a thing. There you go. It's only Zera that's covered. Yeah, it's true. No one gives a shit about Zera.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
The first glorious battle of our many, many abominations. Let the murder commence. It will be glorious. You're just going to have to mutate and go absolutely fucking nuts. I will actually turn down the overall volume for this. It sounds a bit loud now. Don't know why. Rake!
Back to the pit.
Glorious. Truly glorious. Let's see if we can stun the jellyfish. Because they're annoying. I might as well stun the fish guy as well, just for fun. No, chat, you're not being oppressed. See, you're being made cozy. That's exactly what's happening to you. You're being put into a nice, cozy little corner, all to yourself. There you go.
Brilliant confluence of skills.
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Let the rake continue.
The fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
And whip it with some chains. Easy game, easy life.
Horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
We're being compressed. Yes, you are. That is exactly what's happening to you, chat. You are, in fact, being compressed. Stun everything!
A decisive pummeling.
It's a very kinky party. We're whipping guys with chains left, right, and centre. How dare you resist? Very much so, chat. We are absolutely going to whip them into submission. With lengths of chain. It's completely normal. Probably best if you just don't question it. Let the raking begin. Everything about the abominations is very kinky. They're constantly chained up, they whip guys with chains, and they rake them. I mean... How is this... How is this not, like, an incredibly kinky dude? Just an observation. Not trying to read too much into it or anything like that.
The blood quickens.
Might as well maybe start spreading some blight. Blight is pretty good. Zera's in a three-way with werewolves. Yes. Yes, she is. I hope that she enjoys the experience. It's not something that everyone can claim to have, so, you know. That guy does not want to take a lot of damage from rakes. For some reason. He's highly resistant to the raking. Makes me kind of sad. Blight everyone some more. Just vomit all over them, Lewis. It's what you do best. Completely normal. Sounds like a normal porn scene nowadays. Whoa. 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 Who was saying anything about pornography here? We were just talking about someone being in an unusual three-way situation... With three beasts, and then you bring it all around to porn. What the hell is wrong with you, chat? Absolute bunch of degenerates. Get your minds out of the gutter.
Prodigious size alone does not
How do you intend to spread the glory of the Emperor if your mind is constantly in the filth of the gutter like that? You gotta cleanse your mind of all of that filthy heresy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, damn.
This expedition
That is a hell of a lot of stuff. Camouflage cloak. Nice. That is definitely a position 1 flagellant item. I like it. Okay, let's hit it with a shovel.
glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for.
I love the degeneracy. Do I, chat? Do I love the degeneracy? I am... Oh, really, Zera? Screw you. Do I really love the Do I really love the degeneracy? Do I? Or am I, in fact, doing everything in the name of the Emperor, and am therefore highly opposed to it? I just merely let you get away with it because there's nothing I can do. For now. For now, chat. Let's get a high-stress guy to try and disarm it. There we go. Keep their stress a little bit lower. Oh, antiquarians, you are able to find stuff in the weirdest of places. It's a torch sconce. Literally, its only job is to house a torch. No one would ever put anything in it that isn't a torch, because that's its function. But nope, nope, apparently someone crammed an antique in there because reasons. Why the hell wouldn't you? Hey, these guys are doing pretty good at disarming shit. It's definitely going to help keep their stress down. They're going to get very miserable and hungry on the way back, though. Hey, okay, this I think is a 4 rake scenario. Or a 3 mutant scenario, because... yeah. These guys just need to die. We need them gone. Quite right, chat. Zera couldn't find anything from a box, but a torch has an antique. Absolutely. And what's the deal with that? It's just bizarre. I think these guys are going to have to undergo some pretty serious stress management after this. Do I just want to mutate all 3 of them? Oh great, we've got tentacles now as well. No one wants tentacles. Seriously, chat. Get your minds out the gutter. Filthy, filthy degenerates. Yeah, you can just slam in there. There you go. Headbutt things to death. Actually, I think I'll have Lewis use Solemnity and just try and get his stress down a little bit, and then I'll move him forward into the murder. I think I actually just want to mutate all 3 of them. I'll move Zero back this turn. There you go, move back and we'll mutate Lewis and... yeah. All of the murder is going to happen.
Destroy them.
Tentacles, Monster 3-Way, you are clearly in Japan. Potentially. Do you think that's what it is? The Cove is really secretly Japan? I just want to have 3. I don't need 3 monsters now, but I want to have 3 monsters. Just to say that I've fielded 3 abominations. Just for fun. I really want to run a 4 abomination party, because hilarity will just come from that. Want a bunch of kinks banned in the UK? Yes. There was a whole load of stuff which... it wasn't that they were just banned, it was banned making pornography of them in the UK. So there was a... and a lot of it was really quite mild stuff.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
You're talking about nightmarish creatures. Have you seen our party, bro? Our party is just nightmarish creatures. They're so nightmarish that even they don't like it. And look how stressed these guys are getting. Alright, let's whip out some stuns here. No, chat, I am allowed to make Cunnilingus jokes real. It's stupid. It's the thing that matters in the UK about that law on pornography is the position in which it's being done. So, if the woman is laying down, that's completely fine, but as soon as the woman mounts the man in any way in order to have that done, nope, that's when it gets banned. It's like, it's the most ridiculous thing imaginable, and yes, they did ban spanking. You are not allowed to film yourself in pornography spanking anyone. No matter how much of a consenting adult they are, you can't do it. It's just awful. It's actually quite an interesting sort of case study in things, or just whenever anything gets banned or socially regulated like that. it's always kind of like a double-edged sword, because it's like, yes, you are sort of doing the whole, oh yeah, we're gonna, like, clean things up and herp-de-derp-de-derp, and yes, you kind of, like, limit the spread of things a little bit like that, but equally what you do is you just either push it underground or you force it to just go overseas. So it's kind of like, are you even really fixing the problem? Although in this regard, I would question, you know, is this actually a problem? I would say no. Is someone spanking someone when they're having sex a real problem? I wouldn't say so, but the government thinks that it is. But only when it's being filmed. Like, if it's not filmed, it's not a problem, but as soon as it's filmed, it becomes a problem because reasons. It's just bizarre. Things that make absolutely no sense. So basically no domination. Kind of, yeah. That is pretty much where they've gone. The government was kind of like, yeah, we need to, like, really crack down on BDSM porn because reasons. It kind of makes no sense. It's just all you're going to do is you're just going to make porn producers who do make that sort of stuff. Oh, we didn't bring enough shovels. Oh well, get more stressed, it's fine.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
We are not doing very well on looting stuff. But all they're going to do, someone's saying it's like how you're supposed to watch kinks including British voices now. Companies that produce videos are just going to move abroad. That's all that's going to happen. They're still going to produce it. It's just that all the actors and actresses will go to different countries to do it. So, you know, that's kind of why it's like you haven't really solved the problem. It's like you basically just said you're not allowed to manufacture it in this particular area, but you can still watch it in that area. So people are just going to go and make it somewhere else and then watch it when they get back. So, well done, guys. You really did it. Kind of false alarm, kind of back. How is it kind of a false alarm when something is on fire? Serious question, Broseph. Let's blight some dudes. Blight is pretty effective. Really need to heal that guy up. Not doing very well. No, I'll just spam more dodge. I don't like these guys getting hit. You need to manage your stress, Broseph. It's really not very good. You are far too stressed. Just chill out, man. Chill out. Relax. It's kind of hard to get these guys to chill out and relax, though, when they're being constantly murdered. Spread some more blight. There we go, the dodge buff did something. I think we just need this guy to mutate so we can start killing things. This is going on far too long now. And we're taking too much damage to effectively, like, heal through it, so... You can still blight the guys in the middle, that way they'll definitely blight out. That thing won't, but the jellyfish will.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Yeah, someone's waiting for a country to ban alcohol again. Yeah. Bans on alcohol are always hilarious because they just do not work. Ever. Oh, Zera, you're gonna lose your shit this run. You are gonna go completely and utterly insane, aren't you? See, the ban on alcohol in Saudi Arabia isn't, like, the worst thing imaginable, because obviously they're a country that doesn't drink anyway, because Islam, so it's kind of meh for them whether or not it's legal or not. But the thing is, even in places like that, even in far Middle Eastern countries, they still... there are still places that serve alcohol. There's still people who drink in those countries, so... You know, again, it's just something which goes underground, and people still do it. So there really is no victory. It's always just a very interesting thing to consider, you know, banning things versus making them legal, because it's like, you ban them, they go underground, and they can't be quality controlled or anything like that, so people end up getting worse stuff. So there's a lot more danger in doing so, and then things become, you know, you get a lot more crime around that thing. Obviously dealing with it as a crime, but you sort of get a lot more problems with, like, gang violence going around it, because, you know, competitiveness and whatnot. Please, Lewis's brother, don't die. No, Lewis's brother is gonna die! Oh no! Lewis's brother might actually die! No, he's not, he's gonna be fine. I hate getting 4 of these things. These things do so much damage. Let's see if we can stun them a little bit. Try and hold that off. We actually just need to heal Lewis's brother. I really don't want you to mutate, because you're gonna go insane. And the problem is, we're not gonna out-heal these guys. We are not gonna out-heal them, they just do too much damage. So we're gonna just have to beat them in, frankly. But without mutating. Ugh, leave Lewis's brother alone. He didn't do nothing. He needs to not get stressed anymore. Use the shitty heals, keep him alive. Let's try and spam some stuns. Maybe we can hold them off a little bit and slowly kill them. Oh, fuck it. You're gonna... I don't want you to mutate. I think we're just resigned to the fact that Zero is going to go insane. Wow, she's breathing heavily at the sight of that massive beast. So, yes. That, get your minds out the gutter, chat. I know what you're all thinking. It might be true, but don't say it. I gotta say, this party is not as successful as I would have envisioned it to be on paper. I kind of figured it would be a little bit better because of how much damage output these guys should have in Abomination form. Maybe I should just be mutating them in, like, every single fight. Or maybe I should have taken them with a position 4 Jester.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
While they are self-reliant in that they do have the heal, it's just not a good heal. I mean, it's nice. 5 HP is a good heal, but... the problem is we've got things like this that just do more damage. We need to just murder them. Give him the shitty heals. There we go, that's better. You do just need to heal, and then we need to just stun that guy. So we can get some more rounds of healing in. Just rage him. Nice. Oh, we need more space.
Push on to the task's end.
I guess it's only 2 busts, it's not the end of the world. Or I could get rid of the Jade. Let's be honest, the Jade isn't worth a huge amount. I would rather have busts. Our poor Hamlet needs to be upgraded, it's not very good. Crusaders would have been better. I fully agree, chat. 4 Crusaders would have just made this into an absolute joke. And these guys, look, they're so bloody hungry. So hungry. Just to clear out that one wing there. Alright, guys. Mutate. Send Zera absolutely insane. She's so close to losing her shit. Completely and utterly losing it. Let's go! Who even cares about sanity anymore? Oh! Sorry, my mind went completely into the gutter there. At the sight of 2 large hulking beasts, Zera became vigorous! Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. That's just... That was far more amusing than it should have been. Ah, I have disappointed the Emperor. I must go and flog myself. Okay. Rage them to death. Hey! We've got an insane beastie who's become hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell.
Oh no!
No hope at all.
He's lost his shit completely. Recover yourself, bro.
The will to fight falters.
Start doing some healing, Zera. We really need you to. I think we might actually be approaching a point where abandoning this run wouldn't be the worst idea. These guys are so low. I guess we could just camp. I think we should actually camp after this. That'd probably be a better idea. We have so many corpses in the way. Good lord. You got no way of hitting the back. Okay, start murdering corpses. Eat them. Yeah, we need to camp after this and see if we can get some HP back. Do some raking, do some whipping. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. Really? You're going down the self-harm route now, dumbester. Dumb, steady, that guy. Bro, chill out. You're ruining the shit for everyone else. Don't do that.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
There we go. Yeah, I think camping is now the best thing to do.
Remind yourself.
Although we've got this curio here. This thing. I'm pretty sure this thing de-stresses you if you use holy water with it. Maybe. I'll camp and then... Oh no, I need to go into a room, don't I? We can do one more battle, it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure this thing does de-stress you if you holy water it. Chat, tell me, does it de-stress you if you use holy water on it? I don't care, I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh. Okay, let's just ignore it then. Actually, I think that might be the thing that you're supposed to shovel, but then it drives someone insane. I really can't remember. Okay, we've got to survive one more battle and then we camp. And get some HP back. Or maybe if the gods smile upon us, this will be the last battle room. Do something useful. Okay, that was, I guess, useful. Can holy water hurt? No. Holy water is too glorious to hurt you. Alright. We're just gonna have to murder these guys with gusto, so let's just mutate and do that. And spread some blight. Sure, why the hell not? Hey, you did something useful, bro. Now drive yourself insane again. And murder everything. Someone has woken up and seen the stream and cried with joy. Well, I got some bad news for you, bro. If you've only just showed up, then you missed the most entertaining run that has ever been done on the stream. We did 4 Crusaders, and I RP'd it as a glorious Space Marine doing things for the glory of the Emperor. We had, Dawn of War music and everything. It was great, and full-on 40k quotes. Truly a glorious thing indeed. Frankly, it was hilarious, and I might actually do it again because it was great. And also, as chat has noticed throughout that entire run, all of the faggots in the rationalist skeptic thing who have had their marching orders, which is just, oh, whenever DLD says something, just say that he's boring, herpty-derpty-derp, because that's an argument now. You can just feel free to point them at that stream now. It's like, yeah, no. Entertainment is definitely a thing that can be done. It just has to be done in a very specific way for me. And the stuff which I do on the main channel is designed to be more for information than entertainment. This is the entertainment part here. These channels are this channel is the for fun channel. You need to... Why can you not slam, bro? You can slam from there. Oh no, you can't. You can only slam from 3. Derp, I was looking at the things you can target. It's okay, guys. I know how this game works, honest. Whip it. Whip it real good. This party could do better with no light. I disagree, chat. Lewis's brother's resolve is tested. Everyone's losing their shit.
Finally claim their due.
De-stress yourself a little bit, bro. The most entertaining, scientifically lewd, anal theorist space marine, dear. Yep, that's kind of me in a nutshell. We really need to clear these corpses, and in order to do that, I kind of need a beast. Let's mess with her accuracy a little bit, because she's going to do it. Yes, main channel streams can be hilarious as well. They are also kind of for fun, but you know, you can't be telling, you know, our dear rationalist skeptics about those, because, you know, they don't actually watch any of my stuff, so well, it's kind of weird. Some of them do and some of them don't, and I find that really, really funny that, you know, they're on, so it's like, oh, you're so boring, and and then I see them in my live stream chats. It's like, yeah, so I'm so boring that you're going to spend the next, like, hour and a half watching me talk about things. Yeah, that's fun. I'd like to see how you square that circle. We've actually come out of this fight kind of better than we went in, even though 2 people have sort of gone insane a little bit. Actually, if you blight her, she might die this round. Unless she resists the blight, which of course she is. You really need to get your stress down. I don't want to have 3 insane abominations. Stressed out party with 4 more rooms. This'll be fun. Yeah. Yeah, it will. Okay, I briefly lost faith in the 4 Abomination party, but my faith in the 4 Abomination party has... I was gonna say it's kind of been returned, but now it's a little bit questionable. No, my jimmies have not been rustled in any particular way about that. I just find a certain level of hilarity and irony because, well, people say one thing and then do the other. But, you know, by their actions you shall know them and all of that stuff, so, yeah. It's very telling. honestly, I just find it hilarious at this point in time, so, yeah.
Compassion is a rarity.
You're pessimistic but a little hopeful, as you should be. I really need Lewis's brother to be using Solemnity and not whipping things, but we gotta clear it. That is really useful if we want to do the, that could be really useful if we want to do the multiple highwayman run later. We'll camp, and then I'll stick it in the inventory there. Yeah, you're gonna have to just have no food. It's okay though, guys. We've got abilities that can sort us out, maybe. There you go. Minus 50% stress. Oh, you're on 100% stress already. Okay. Do that, and then hopefully someone has got something else that can lessen your stress. They can't. He's already insane, so... Angerman, he can take another 20 stress in order to reduce everyone else's by 10. Although he refused to do it, because he's a little bitch. 4 speed would be useful for that. He's already basically fucking nuts, but I don't want him to have a heart attack. Just get rid of Zera's stress a little bit, and then you... quicken? And now we're gonna have a fucking night invasion. And it's gonna be great. Then we're gonna have to do the rest of the sodding thing in the dark. Because this is my luck. Ah, okay, perfect, right. Now, we have this thing, and I'm pretty sure this thing gives you less stress if you holy water it. I think. Or it gives you a buff. Shit. That was actually not what I wanted to happen. Oh, Zera, really? Yeah, we don't give a shit about journal pages, they're useless. Okay, this is a... Oh! Sweet! 15 damage, 33 damage, 15... He just gave everyone 15% damage buff. What a player. Lewis, you are an absolute player. My insane abomination got stronger. Yes, but he's going to have a heart attack soon. I would really rather he didn't have a fucking heart attack and die. That is true, there are a lot of people who find my humour offensive in that general sphere of the internets. But, you know, apparently fuck everyone's feelings is something which went completely out of the window, so... Sweet, sweet irony. Rage the thing to death. I think Zera might actually die. Please, Zera, no die. Oh no, Zera's gonna die! Oh, Zera. Could I have even saved you? I could not. Well, shit. Okay, we're doing this with 3 abominations. It's the 3 abomination run now. Poor Zera, we hardly knew thee. Well, we did know thee quite well, actually, and you were an absolute loot whore. Oh god, I need all of this stuff back. It's so good. I'll exchange that for the sapphire, sure. Touch that with the herbs. Now we get some stuff. Oh. I think we've got to abandon it, chat. I don't think we can do this with 3 abominations. Ah, fuck it. We can do it with 3 abominations. Let's go. They're all going to go insane. Completely and utterly mental. But that does mean that we can just mutate them and go to absolute... You know, just go to hell with it. And have... Oh... Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a quirk removal, not a de-stressor. Damn. And we have no torches! And we have no shovels! Ah. I think Lewis's brother is gonna have a heart attack and die. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the no light, loads of abomination run. Oh, Lewis, you need to just use your... Oh no, he's gonna have a heart attack and die now.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Oh no, he's gonna fucking die. He is gonna die. Okay, stun the big guy so he doesn't get hit. Maybe he'll live long enough to be able to solemnity himself and be okay. Maybe. Or he's gonna get a death blow right now. Okay, okay, we can pull him back from the edge. Ah, if the Emperor's light will guide us, this will be the last battle room. I hope that's the case. I truly hope that this is going to be the last battle room. If it is, we'll be okay. If not, then we're screwed, and we will have to abandon it. Oh, really, bro? Why you gotta be like that? Oh, why you gotta be like that? Okay, we've got to try and stun that guy. Alright. Okay. Please be the last battle room. That was a good thing that he said. Don't throw your lives away. We need each other. That was good. That was a nice thing that he just said to you. Alright, let's see if we can stun that guy again. Okay. Okay. We're clawing it back, chat. Like the filthy beasts that we are clawing this back. Hey! What a player. Giving everyone everything that they need. Please be the last battle room. Yes! We did it, chat. We succeeded. Victory was ours, and it was glorious. We lost Zera, but we succeeded in everything else that matters. In every other way that matters, we are winners. Everyone's gone fucking insane, but, you know, that's fine. Hey, look, it's almost like we were fated to lose Zera. We've got another antiquarian in. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, we need, I think we need a new antiquarian. Because you gotta have them for those loot whore runs. It's either that, or we get ourselves another leper. Do we? Yeah, we do have one leper. Thinking, can we do, what silly runs can we do? Let's actually look at some of the official party combo lists, just while I'm here for fun. Let's see what we can pull together, like, ridiculous wise. Those are all... The first ones are all ones which require antiquarians, so we've got, trying to see if there's anything particularly fun that we can do here. We can do another four vessel run, because that could be fun. We definitely need to... do I want... We've got a fair amount of gold, but I kind of just want another antiquarian because they are so useful for the loot whoring run. We do have a leper, but having two can be really good, because two lepers up front, everything dies. They are pretty potent like that. We're gonna have another thing.
Where others will not go.
Gonna have two antiquarians.
Sees what others will not see.
I kind of want to get like a 4 jester party going because it's so awful. Or at least something with multiple jesters because they're hilarious. 4 Vestals are slow. Yes, 4 Vestals are very slow. But it is entertaining. Okay, who volunteers as tribute? I don't know why it always puts a W on whenever you put that in. It's weird. Who volunteers? Who was the first person to volunteer as tribute? I'm just gonna go down from the top. If you're off the top of the screen, fuck it, you're not getting anything. Fallen Templar. I'm gonna give you an ironic name. There you go. Just Templar. You are the wrong class for the thing. Your name is Templar. That's it. Just because. It'd be much more suited to just being a Crusader. Not as a Fallen Templar, but just as a regular Templar. But there you go. You are now an Antiquarian. Someone wants to be an Antiquarian so they can die with the abominations. I kind of want to just up the hero barracks to 28. We can get an extra 4 people in that way. And then we can start trying to really do some silly shit. And, well, everyone's going to end up dying. We're going to end up at the point where you can't have a roster of 4 people per thing. Or 4 of every class, so we would have to maybe start getting rid of some people in order to do that. Of course, what I could do is I could actually just go onto the workshop and get a hero barracks expander thing. Or I suppose I could actually just mod the game myself, it's not that difficult. And just put the limit up to like 100 characters and we can just have everything that we want just for shits and giggles. So we could run like 4 of everything. And then we could make any party that we want. I'm halfway tempted to do that. It would kind of ruin the game a little bit because, well, it would be game-breaking, frankly. You'd have way too many people. And also then the problem with that is you'd have the Crimson Curse and it would just spread and you'd have 100 heroes, like, cursed with that. So I think we are going to do some swaps for some deeds. Let's do that. Let's swap in some busts for some deeds. Let's see what we've got exchange rate-wise. Crests seem to go across quite nicely, actually. So, that is 8, so that would give us what we need. 24 of that. What does it come to for busts? $12 busts to get the 8 that we need, or 24 crests. I think crests, you get crests left, right, and center all the time, don't you? So, let's do that. Oh, it's 26. Derpy, derpy, derp. I'm good at maths, me. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll expand the hero barracks roster. I want a second jester anyway, because they're so useful for stress management, so... Jester the Second, who volunteers as tribute. They didn't add a W that time. So bizarre. So bizarre. What we want, you're almost fapping about the idea. How can you not? I mean, come on, have a massive roster, be able to run 4 of every party and create anything that you want? How is that not a hilarious and brilliant thing to do? Come on, chat. Come on, you gotta admit. You gotta admit. Someone volunteers as tribute, the Welsh. And Fortean Moby, and we've got many people. Okay. Okay, so, I kind of like... I'm not going to call him Fortean Mobius, but I will call him Mobius. That's a pretty cool name. We'll go with that. I like that name. We will call him Mobius. Because it's pretty sweet. Alright. Stress management. We have 2 abominations, 3 abominations, who are all losing their shit. I might actually have to do that. And just, get an extra slot in order to deal with these guys. Although we've got so much gold, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Okay, Lewis and Lewis's brother, you're both going into the whores at the same time, because you're brothers, you do everything together. A hot bath and a companion and extra coin, you weren't here? Okay, there you go. You guys, you do everything together, so that's that sorted out. I don't know, I guess you can go and meditate or something. Probably not going to do you very much good because you're an abomination and religious shit doesn't work very well for you, but, you know, it'll be fine. You'll be fine, bro. Okay. I'm thinking that we have to do another few runs for the Emperor. Do we want to go full on for the Emperor? Or do we want to just do something else that's a little bit Oh, come on! That's a thing! The Holy Flame! We've got to run that. And we've also really got to deal with some of these bosses. They're starting to mount up. So, yes. Quite. Although, this would not probably do very well against the Necromancer, because Necromancer summons things to go up in the first, like, 2 and 3 ranks. So, stuff that only hits the front rank, aka Crusaders, would not actually be immensely beneficial. You kind of need a lot of back rank damage to do that. Siren also summons things, that's kind of the same. The Wizened Hag has the Cauldron in front of her, which counts as 2 things. So, yeah, Crusaders wouldn't help with that, and we'd have to rely on Vestals for back rank damage, and they don't do a lot of that. Swine Prince, that guy takes up, like, the front 3 ranks, doesn't he? And he's got his little pointer pig guy behind him. So, this could actually work against that. Yeah, this could work against that. Because we've got a lot of front rank damage in smites, and then crazy amounts of heals. Let's do that. 2 heals, stun, and a nuke. Or do I want illumination for minus dodge? I think we'll go for the swine, I think, maybe. Or we could do the Necromancer, I suppose. As long as we kill the skeletons, you are quite correct, chat. As long as we kill the skeletons quickly, it wouldn't... You know, we could do it. I don't like the idea of sending a gimmick like this up against a boss. We could do a different one. Which is, I think... the Iron Fist. That one could work better. Because that way you've got an Arbalast for back rank damage. There's very little synergy, like mark-wise, but we could do that. Because then we've got 2 back rank healers and 2 front rank damage dealers, kind of, but Man-at-Arms does have Bellow, so he can hit shit towards the back. Or I could just get him to command our Arbalast, so they do more damage. We could run that one. That's a kind of fun one. What I really want is, like, 2 Arbalasts. If I want to do that, because we get maximum damage on the back. I think what we might do is maybe do, we'll run the... what was it? The, Holy Flame thing. We'll run that through a dungeon. Do we really want Sis? I suppose, nah, let's take a lower level. You don't have the correct abilities, Bunny, go away. Neither does... Who the hell did we have before, then, that made it work? Must have been Sis, it was Sis. But I kind of want to level up some of the lower healers first. I guess that works fine for a level 3, actually. Just only have one with an AoE heal. And then have someone else with something that gives, minus dodge. Yeah, that works fine. We'll send the Holy Flame in, but we'll send them just to deal with, like, random dungeon or something like that. And then we'll maybe try and go for do some other slightly better things, or we'll see what we can get character drop-wise, so we can maybe assemble some slightly more weird things. What I really want to do is to do, like, double... I want to do double Arbalast, double Highwayman. That sounds really funny. Just rotate the Highwayman with point-blank shot, and then have the Arbalast just rain death from the back. That could be crazy. Are you really going to quote me on that, chat? You don't have the right abilities. Go away, Bunny. Would you really be so horrendous like that? Yeah, you would. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade some abilities. Yeah, what's Bunny got at the moment? Illuminate, Heal, Dazzle. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and Illuminate. Let's do that. So at least she's got some level 2 abilities. Schneedle fully upgraded as needs to be, and I'm pretty sure Drake and Sunbro are up to speed. Yeah, they're up to speed. Alright, we'll run a random dungeon, see if we can get some interesting stuff, and then we'll go from there. I do like that thing for Plague Doctors. Turns them into a very efficient killing machine for rank 3. Couple of shovels, couple of keys, load of food. Actually, I want to check the camping thing. Does someone have a... Yeah, we've got Zealous Vigil, we'll be fine. And Sanctuary. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can camp and not worry about nighttime raids or any of that stupid shit. We definitely want some medicinal herbs, because they're useful. We've got holy water. We'll take an extra holy water. You can never have too much holy water. I think that's pretty much all we're going to need. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go. The Holy Flame goes in.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
We're running all of the silly gimmicks today, chat. Or as many of them as I can muster. I feel so very sorry for whoever I'm going to have to dismiss in order to make some stupid other gimmicks later.
Now it must be carried home.
Hey! This is going to be fun. Stun the damage dealer. And now we need to, I think, get some nukes going. Other than that, I think we're just smiting things now. Smite. Honestly, I want to do the Last Crusade again. The Last Crusade was so hilarious. Just 4 of these guys going ham on everything. It was great. Oh! Actually, the Last Crusade would work really well against the Necromancer.
Give them no quarter.
Because first of all, he's unholy. He summons unholy stuff. And second of all, Holy Lance can hit things in the last 2 ranks. Why did I not think about that when I was doing the loadout? That actually means that a 4 Crusader run against the Necromancer, not only would it be very thematic, but it would actually be a kind of legit run. I reckon it could actually work. Because of Holy Lance. Ah. My brain is going to all of the places, chat.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
So I think we might actually be maybe doing that. Send 4 Crusaders against the Necromancer. It could work. Equally, it could go horribly and horrendously wrong, but, yeah, I reckon it could be a thing. Failing that, we can just make it a thing. Is anyone a Hound Master yet? No, we don't even have a Hound Master. I've not got around to taking one. I want one though, because then you can run that as the bat guy with the 3 abominations. It should actually work kind of well. Like, in theory, it should play out in a way that's not totally awful. Maybe. Necro's gonna get Deus Vaulted. Yes, it is. The Necro will get incredibly Deus Vaulted. As long as my Crusaders don't get too stressed on this run and I can send them out immediately afterwards, then yes. Hey, Sunbro. Getting all the murder. Dude, you can't call dibs on the Houndmaster yet, we haven't got one. I don't know if you've noticed, but calling dibs in advance does absolutely nothing. It's really down to who I happen to spot first calling dibs that gets it. Or as you've also seen, if there are multiple people who call dibs at around the same time, I pick the name that I like the most. So, I wouldn't be... Don't be too like, hey, I want all of the things, because you might not get it. Fate can work in very mysterious ways and can go very much against you. Just be aware of that. Let's kill the main damage dealer there, because fuck that guy. We are going to have to nuke that abomination down quite a lot. Those things are annoying. What with their explosions and all of that. I'm glad that guy didn't guard the thrall though, because... ugh. That's just horrible. Get dodged, fool. Okay, let's start nuking the thrall down. There we go. Easy game. Someone in chat is disappointed in new RPGs. Are you disappointed in this one? This is role-playing. We've got stats and items and shit, so, you know. How can you be disappointed in this? It's great. Also, one thing to consider, though, with old RPGs is they are long, and you can drag RPGs out for a long-ass time as well, so it would be a thing. How long I'd last playing old DOS games? Fucking forever. I played a shitload of them, like, years ago. So, you know, I even went through the absolute abortion that was, which Ultima was it? The one, which was it? 3 or 4? The one which was an absolute fucking abomination, and you had that, Storm Queen in that castle thing, and you had to become the Necromancer and go and murder shit. It was a pretty terrible game. Like, the mechanics of that game were not good. The soundtrack was great for the time, though. And it looked, at the time, as well, it was graphically amazing. But mechanically, it was really not a very good game. It was the one set, what was it, in the world of Pagan? Where you got banished, that was like the start of it. Can't really remember it very well, because it's been, God, how many years now? 15, 20, something like that. But yeah, that was a good game. Well, bad game, but also good. It was definitely one of the weaker Pagan titles, in my opinion. Will I scratch the Elder Scrolls itch with Elder Scrolls Online? No. I played Elder Scrolls Online, I tried it, and it was awful. It was basically like, here's an Elder Scrolls game while removing everything that makes it an Elder Scrolls game. It's an Elder Scrolls game in name only. It's terrible. I will never play it again. It's awful. Touch the fish carcass, bunny. You're totally down with that sort of thing. Do we even care about bandages? We'll sack out the journal page. No one gives a shit about that. Let's touch some things. By which I mean stun them so they can't attack. We'll stun the snail as well. Or the snail will resist the stun like a dick. Kind of want to inspiring cry Drake because his stress is getting a little high. It's just getting high for if I want to send him on other runs, which I do. Stun that guy because he's a dick. And give him some nukes as well. There we go. Kill the snail. And I think Drake will actually just give himself the inspiring cry. Just give him a little heal, reduce the stress. Kind of important. Gotta keep him low if I want to send them against the Necromancer. The Emperor's light shall guide you.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I think we'll do another, maybe one room and then try camping. Because then we'll have, what, 1, 2... There is a battle room. I'd like to get a scout on that room. So if we camp there, 1, 2 battles... Probably 3, 4. I think that is the room to camp in. I think that's where we'll get the most benefit out of our buffs. And a lot of them tend to last for only 4 battles anyway, so... I think that's going to be the place to do it. Also, we kind of want to get it out of the way before we... Can you disarm that and not get stressed? Hey, well done. You made the plays. Alright, yeah, I think we'll camp here. Seems to be the place to do it.
Gathered close.
You don't really need to feast, you can just do a full thing. Alright. We need you, first of all... do we want Zealous Vigil or Sanctuary? It doesn't really actually make a whole lot of difference. It's a case of does anyone have anything else? Plus accuracy and dodge. Minus... I think I'd rather have someone with that, so... We'll do a Zealous Vigil. Accuracy and dodge. We don't have stress problems. So we've got 2 accuracy and dodge buffs. And a load of stuff to deal with stress. I might have actually benefited from sending these guys off to the camping person beforehand. We'll give both of our Crusaders accuracy and dodge. They'll kill some things for us. And do we even really need to use anything else? Might as well, I suppose. Just give someone a bit less stress. Why are you trying to... Sunbro, why are you saying that Schneidel would have made a good soldier in another life? You trying to say that women can't be soldiers, Sunbro? You being a bit of a sexist dick like that? Is that how it is? I see how it is, Sunbro. Fucking bigot.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Alright, let's get into another fight. Should go a little bit quicker. We've got some extra accuracy and stuff, so... Alright, let's open up with the stuns. Because frankly, I don't want people attacking if they don't get a chance to. That's good, just generally less damage everywhere. I suppose we could just be dicks and just stunlock everyone some more. This is how you win at the game of life. stun lock everything until you win. Well, if you're going to do AoE damage, I'm going to do some AoE heals. Nya 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 nya. How do you feel about that? And you're going to get stunned. That's what you get for being a dick. You get stunned. And then we shall murder these guys up front, because screw them. They have absolutely no place in the proceedings. Start trying to get some nukes on the back, because those guys are just annoying me now. Okay, we're gonna have to kill some corpses. Let's do that. Come on, bring them forward. Bring them in range. Drive the tank closer to them. I want to hit them with my sword. Oh, 40k jokes. You will never get old. Give the dude the stun. Now clear a corpse, and... that was a hell of a crit to waste on a corpse, son, bro. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
What would be wonderful would be a scout. I want to see if that room's got anything in it. Just stun everything, just be a complete and utter dick to them. Because I don't want them doing things. Look, person in chat, if you want to go to sleep, just go to sleep, bro. You're not going to miss anything here, trust me. These streams are incredibly low quality, so you won't be missing out on anything by not being here. And also, there's going to be a VOD afterwards, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to be here for the live thing. You can just watch it on the catch-up, it's fine. But I know there's the temptation you want to be here so you can interact with the people and do the thing, and yeah, just... is it really worth it? Perhaps. It's been a very eventful night in chat this week, or today I should say. Very eventful. We've had, we've got one person or a couple of people who are like, no, I really need to sleep, it's a thing that I need to do, and then we've got someone, like, getting nachos and everything, and not even bothering to get me any. Thanks for that. And then we've had someone whose house burnt down, partially. So, you know, yeah. Haha. Someone thinks I'm gonna fuck up and one day there'll be a camera turned on. No, there won't. There isn't even a camera in this room, so there's no way that that's gonna happen. It's actually just a complete impossibility. You're not gonna stun that. 200% stun resist? Just try it anyway. What's the worst that can happen, right? You might as well just nuke that thing, see if you can kill it. There you go. Chat, tacos are fine, but burritos is where it's at. I know you're trying to turn it into a sex joke, I'm not going to let you. Burritos is where it's at. The tier of brilliance is burritos, chimichangas, nachos, and then tacos. Oh, sometimes nachos can be higher than chimichangas, though. It depends on the quality of the chimichanga. I have had some shit chimichangas in my life. Which actually reminds me, I'm starting to get goddamn hungry. Probably because it's, like, nearly 3 o'clock here. So, that might explain it. But I need to stay with it, chat, because I'm pretty sure you can use herbs on that? No? Or was it anti-venom? Feed it some holy water. No, okay. We're gonna go to this weird room, just sit off the side here, might as well. If there's a battle room, yay. If not, then we don't give a shit about journal pages. Fuck off with that. We have way more torches. Ah! Oh, there is a battle room there. Of course it is. And I walked into the trap anyway, damn it. Someone is questioning my pronunciation of A. No, it's, my pronunciation of A is entirely correct.
A singular strike.
Because that is how you pronounce tacos. It has that in it. So now, Americans out there, can you please explain to me why you cannot say the word twat? Why are Americans incapable of saying that word? Like, it's the only time you're actually supposed to say an A as an A. Like, every other time where you say an A as an A, where it's supposed to be a long A, you just turn it into an A for some retarded reason. But the one time you're supposed to do it, like the word twat, it's like, no, it's an O. It's an O, it's a twat. It's, what the fuck even is that? It's just because you have to do everything different, isn't it, America? It's like, no, that's the one time you're actually supposed to say it like that. But you get everything wrong because reasons. You can't do it. Now someone in chat wants burritos. I also want burritos. I could actually order some burritos. I could be a real dick, and I could AFK for 5 minutes, order burritos, and then continue the thing, and then sit and eat burritos. Just be the worst person ever. I could be that streamer. The person who orders food and then eats food while playing a game. Just fucking munching away in someone else's ears. I am not going to be that person, though. I flatly refuse. Because that just annoys me. Oh, we got to clear the corpse. It's annoying. Stun that guy and then we can get some heals going. Or, you know, you can order burritos? Of course I can order burritos. Why would I not be able... Do you really think I would go somewhere where I can't order burritos? No, absolutely not. It is an addiction for me, so... God. Oh, I should have used a key there. Shit. Oh well, doesn't matter. It was a misclick that wasn't entirely bad, so there we go. Oh, this dungeon is taking its time. I was kind of hoping that this one would go by a little quicker. I might actually be just too damn hungry at the end of this to do a, to do the Necromancer fight. Is that my burrito privilege? Yes, it is my burrito privilege. It is my privilege to order burritos. Oh, he's asking if I can order... Yes, I can order them for delivery. Yes, I can. You've never had burritos delivered. My god, chat, you are a deprived person if you can't get burritos delivered to you. What kind of hellhole do you live in where you can't do that? Yeah, stun the snail. We need to get some heals going on these two guys. See, someone else can order burritos. There you go. See, what kind of crazy world is that person living in where they can't order burritos? You live somewhere that's absolutely awful if you can't order yourself a burrito. You can barely get burritos at all in this country. Which country is that you can barely get burritos in? And don't tell me that it's like Mexico. It's a shitty town and small towns. Yes. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, you clearly live in some very shitty towns if you can't order burritos. See, I hate living in a city, but it is one... Oh, well, near enough to a city, but one of the advantages is that I can do things like order burritos. It's like there is every kind of food within about 15 or 20 minutes drive from here. It's great. Pretty much any genre. Although most of them I wouldn't want to eat, because I also live in a shithole, so there's a lot of Middle Eastern stuff around here, which is just barely even food. There's actually some place, and it is a proper shifty Middle Eastern hellhole restaurant, and you actually go in and you order meat. Like, there's no specification of what kind of meat it is, but you can order meat. You just order the meat dish. It's like, what? You need to de-stress yourself a little bit, Drake. But I found that really weird. You can order meat or you can order fish, and it's like, well, what is it exactly? It's like, no one knows. It's just stuff.
But a victory nonetheless.
And you'd have thought they'd be a little bit more stringent about it because, you know, halal and all of that stuff, but nope. You just order meat. It'll be anything. Apparently they don't care. Did we loot a shovel? No, we didn't. Oh well. Really, son, bro? You were doing so well up until now. Then your loot whore sense took over, which I appreciate, but I would really rather prefer that you left the looting to me. Meat dish is how they get rid of the corpses. Yeah. I'll have meat. Yes. That's kind of how it is. You just walk in and it's like, meat? Sure. There's another thing where I need shovels. I don't have shovels. Fuck it. We just need to kill things. Hey, there's a room with a battle. Clear it with your hands, you'll be fine, guys.
You must rely on flesh.
I know it's stressful, but we can deal with that. Kind of. Maybe. Stun some things, and that'll give us the space that we need. Someone's getting no work done here. That's fine, I'm not getting any work done here either.
Another one falls.
My original plan for today was to, like, actually script a video and record it and, like, do all of that stuff, but instead I'm sitting here playing video games, so, you know, what do you expect? It's Friday, it's a day when no one actually wants to work. Hand out the stuns. Really? I suppose 50% resist, a bit of a coin flip. No, you shouldn't run. You should stay and fight for the glory of the Emperor. You should also be de-stressing each other, so... because we need you for the next run, potentially against the Necromancer. Although the more I go on with this, the less inclined I am to think that I'm actually going to do that run. I'm getting really hungry here. So I will probably be calling it a day soon. Probably at the end of this, actually. Best role model, yes. It's like, I could be working, but instead I'm playing video games. Ah. My justification for it is the fact that this is kind of work. Maybe, sort of, you know? Maybe a little bit. Because, you know, this way it goes up on the channel, and I do actually earn, like, a tiny little bit of ad revenue from it, so I can sort of justify it as being work, kind of. Just spam the stress heal thing on yourselves, guys, at the front. We need you in light fighting order. No, chat, thinking about 2 chicks and 2 guys in a dungeon playing with tentacles does not make me less hungry. It actually makes me more hungry. Giggity. See? Chat's on it, you know, if you get an audience, then it's work. Exactly. Exactly right, chat. And there is super chat too, but no one wants to give me the super chat. No one cares about the video games that much. It's probably, let's be honest, because you can get noticed anyway, because there's so little stuff going by in the chat that it doesn't really matter. You know, which is actually cool. That's actually why I kind of like doing these streams. There's just less cancer.
Are often low on supplies.
And less cancer is a good thing. You could, chat, you see that there is the little dollar thing, you could make this into work for me if you felt like it. But, as we all well know, I am a terrible person when it comes to begging for donations because I don't give a fuck. So, you know, that's a thing. That's one thing I fucking despise, is people who properly whore themselves out on streams like, oh, there's a super chat, I've got to go and read it out, it's like the most important thing ever. Oh, look, they did the super chat thing, pay attention. Oh, look, there's a super chat, it was great. Please gives me more money. It's actually kind of fucking pathetic how quickly some people will jump to it like that. Really fucking sad. But, you know, it's part of the business, you know, when you've got to be a complete and utter whore like that, I suppose you have very little choice. I prefer it my way, because that way I don't have to be a complete whore for people's attention. I can just do whatever the fuck I feel like. It's great. It's true, if I want to get super chats, I do have to grow a pair of tits, pretend to be a feminist, and then switch sides to host so-called debates. Yes, that truly would be the best way of me getting all of the super chats and all of the money. Or I just have to be a complete and utter whore for it. I mean, maybe I should do it. I have seen some absolutely disgusting amounts of cash coming in on some other people's streams, like, you know, $200 and $300 donations. I'm just like, the fuck? Like, first of all, I'm amazed that you think the thing that that you're watching is worth that much, because it really isn't. It's literally just 2 or 3 people doing a, hey, let me stream while chatting shit with my friends, and that's it, you know? It's like, okay, great. Someone has literally just paid you $200 to, like, chat with your friends. Like, you're not even addressing the topics that you're talking about, you're just talking shit with a bunch of people, okay? If people want to spend their money on that, that's fine. I'm not going to begrudge them. Oh, look, someone sent a super chat. And they oh no, I'm gonna whore it. I'm gonna whore it out. Look, guys, we've got a super chat, and someone said, "Oh, I'll send a super chat." Oh, look, it's so great. Oh, super chat, it's amazing. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck it. I hate this. I fucking hate doing that sort of shit. But there you go. I've whored myself out for your $2. Oh my god, you even get a little blue box on the actual stream as well. Jesus Christ. I just copy-pasted the CSS for this. I didn't realize that it included fucking loot whore mode, where the boxes will actually appear on the stream as well. Jesus, that's fucking awful. Okay, well, I guess we're going with that. Now everyone can see that you've wasted your $2 on getting me to whore at you for a couple of seconds. I mean, I've got to ask you, does it feel like it was worth it? Was that worth it? Do you feel like I sucked your cock well enough? Your metaphorical e-penis, did I slobber all over it enough for that $2? Was it good? Was it good for you too? Did you enjoy it? And chat, did you enjoy being it? You know, bunch of filthy voyeurs, did you get off seeing that? I bet you fucking did, didn't you, you bunch of filthy degenerates? Hey, if I'm gonna whore about it, I'm not gonna lie about it. Well, clearly this is work now. Absolutely, chat. This is work. There's no denying it. I've earned $2 for, like... How long has this thing been going on for? 2 hours. There you go. I have earned $1 an hour for playing a video game. There you go. So clearly that means that this is absolutely a form of work now. It's undeniable. You're female. You don't have a cock. Look. You're female on the internet. Females on the internet still have e-penises. Let's be honest, that's just how it is. It's how it works. Not enough tongue play. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Did you need more? Would you like me to lick my pop filter for you? Just give it a little... There you go. Do you feel like you got a little bit of tongue play there? Was it good for you, chat? Oh god, now we've got 50 DK... Fucking hell. Why are you spending money on this? This stream is terrible. This is the lowest quality content you could possibly ask for. now people are throwing money at it because I made a point about how disgusting I find people whoring themselves. Why are you doing this, chat? Why? Good lord, absolutely terrible. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but come on guys, there's got to be better things that you can spend it on than watching some idiot playing a video game. Oh well, it's great. Someone felt it. Good. You felt that little bit of tongue action. Good for you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Alright. I want to do the necromant. I've got the video thing going on. It's got the video game problem now. It's just look at this. We've got more Crusaders. How fucking good is that? We could have even more Crusaders. I don't think we need more Crusaders somehow. I am so tempted just to send the four guys against it. I am baiting you with the I don't need super chat. You know, it's I really don't, but if it's baiting you to do it, then hey, reverse psychology and marketing and shit, and yes, it was all an elaborate it was all an elaborate marketing ploy, chat. This is how it works, right? Good lord, maybe no. 6 Crusader party. I think a 6 Crusader party, that's like next level meta. What level is the Necromancer? It's a level 1 Necromancer, level 1, we can't. Sunbro is... He refuses to be bothered with such distractions. We would actually have to get a 4th Crusader in. We'd have to get a 4th Crusader because Sunbro is too fucking egotistical to deign to notice. Alright. I'm gonna have to get another Crusader. I'm gonna have to teach them things no matter what. That guy would only have to learn 1 ability, so... yeah. I guess we could do it. We could go full Deus Vult against the Necromancer. We're going full Deus Vult against the Necromancer, fuck it. Unless there's any other stupid, silly things that I can think of doing. I can't really. I don't want to have a 5th Crusader for no reason. Sunbro, you did this, you ruined it. You ruined it for everyone. Okay, we might have to try something else. What other ridiculous things can we do? I've committed so heavy to the Vestals and the Crusader runs, though. We do have 2 Jesters. The problem is, Jester is basically a position 3 now, so... let's think. I guess I could stick a leper in. Let's see. We could do a leper and 3 Crusaders. That would be silly. We need more kebabs for the team. I could get an occultist. 2, 3, 4... We could do something, 3 Crusaders and an Arbalast could work. Oh yeah, of course, Sunbro being a dick. Yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna actually go and look at the, let's look at the actual roster and see if there's any silly things that we could build. I'm actually just gonna look at the, what's got some names to it. Comp has no name of its own, so it's not cool. Exactly! Exactly! I mean, I would argue that we can come up with some things that are pretty silly by themselves, but we want to run some named comps here. So let's see what we've got, like maybe man at arms way, because we've got 2 men at arms. So there might be some interesting things with 2 men at arms, because 2 men at arms works, because Crush, which is their main melee ability, can hit across 3 ranks. So, that could be a potentially pretty interesting one, actually. There is an interesting one called the Freak Show, which is 2 Abominations and 2 Jesters. We could run that. I'm not going to run that against, There is actually a Men-at-Arms gimmick one, and it's 4 Men-at-Arms, and the party is called Men at Work. Oh, that is quite amusing. There appears to actually be none that are like 2 Men-at-Arms. That's really disappointing, none that I can immediately see anyway. Ooh, there's one which could work. 2 Abominations and 2 Occultists. So grab Lewis and Lewis's brother, send in Siegfried, and then we get another Occultist. Would that work against the Necromancer? Abominations continuously cleaving the front ranks down. Both of them spamming Rake, and Occultists abyssal artillerying the back. And Demon pull it. Yeah, that could work, actually. Okay. We could make that work. 2 Abominations and 2 Occultists against the Necromancer. Because we've got the Demon pull to pull the Necromancer forward ranks, so that he can be destroyed by the Abominations, and the Abominations have Rake to constantly take out everything in the front rank. And failing that, we can give our dudes, the Occultists, the Abyssal Artillery as well, so they could do damage even to the back ranks. That could work. That could be a fun one. Let's see if there's any other interesting ones. We've got another one, which I can actually put together immediately now, called Forefront, which is Crusader, that guy, Plague Doctor, and then an Occultist. That's a party called Forefront. That's kind of fun. Not about, not really sure what exactly the gimmick is supposed to be on this one, though. There's no actual explanation for how or why that one has its name. We could run Grindhouse, which is that with a Man-at-Arms. We could run a Grindhouse comp, so that could be pretty fun. I mean, again, I'm not really seeing sort of what the silly gimmick is here. Ooh. Okay. There's another one here which could actually be very effective. Plague Bearers, which is our leper up front. Where is our leper? Which is leper... Oh, we can't because Jeffafar refuses to go. But that is leper, grave robber, plague doctor, occultist. That sounds like an interesting one. Yeah, someone wants Crusader, Bounty Hunter, Jester, Vessel. Is that actually a thing? Is that a silly thing, or is it not? Crusader, Bounty... There's a Jester. Jester Vessel. Single ray of humour. That could be fun. We've got hooks to drag things back. Jester is actually pretty good at AoE stuff anyway, especially for the middle. And some nukes for the backs from Sis. That could be a fun one. I don't know. I think maybe what I might... We don't have a... Problem is we don't have a highwayman Oh, that's a fun one. Hemogoblins. That sounds like a pretty fun one. It'll give us an excuse to play a flagellant as well. We've not played a flagellant for a while. Wait, that's impossible. Yeah, religion restriction mechanic, but it would have been leper, flagellant, abomination, plague doctor. That one sounds pretty funny, but yeah. Can't actually do it. I want some silly, stupid, gimmicky things. There is a very interesting looking shuffle one. It would require a second Grave Robber, but it's Vestal, 2 Grave Robbers, Plague Doctor. So Vestal is your position 1, and then the Grave Robbers use the Lunge ability and the Shadow Fade ability. They just spam from one to the other, so they constantly like lunge forward with the stab, and then they fade back with the stun. So that one looks particularly interesting, actually, as a kind of very jumpy, mobile one. Problem is, you'd have basically no heals, because Vestal front position, there's no heals that work in that. Although she would, I suppose, jump back occasionally to position 2 and 3, so you could use the AoE heal and the big nuke on occasion, so potential there. There's some gimmicky things that I want to try, which I don't think are actually... They're not actual compositions that I can see that have names, but one which I want to try is 2 Arbalasts at the back, 2 Highwaymen at the front. So the Highwaymen rotate the close shot thing, and the Arbalasts just provide really crazy support. And the other one which I wanted to try was 2 Arbalasts at the back, and 2 Bounty Hunters at the front, and it's just like, everyone can mark things. So you would burst things down so fucking crazy fast with that, because everything would end up marked. And then next round, you just nuke it to death. Ooh. There's one which is kind of suitable, because it's Necromancer themed. We could send the Inquisition after them. This could be a fun one. 2 guys at the front, which is just blighting, not blighting, 2 Crusaders smiting things at the front. That could be fun. Then you've got plaguing, which I suppose you just spread everywhere, and a Vestal for healing and nukes and stuff, so that could be a potential one interesting against the Necromancer. You've actually got some backline damage there because of that. I do fancy something just with a Bounty Hunter, though, because the ability to pull the Necromancer forward would be good. Sunbro has made me sad. I wanted to send 4 Crusaders against the Necromancer, but alas, it was not to be. I'll give it some thought. I'll see if I can come up with anything a little bit silly for the next time. I think I'll wind this in now, because it's approaching 3:30 here, and I would actually like to eat something at some point today. So I'm going to go do that. I'm actually going to end the stream here, but I've had some ideas maybe for that, and I'll see if I can come up with something interesting for the next round. Something perhaps a little bit silly. But actually, one thing which I should probably look at doing is increasing the size of the roster available. Because the problem is we're only getting 4 people now, and that's not enough. So let's maybe trade some busts in. To get some deeds to do that. Well, we need 13 deeds. We can't get that way. Might just trade it in, expand the Stagecoach network, and then maybe run another couple of just trash dungeons, just so we can expand it and maybe get some of the things which I'm actually looking for. So, that's potential. That's potential. Oh no, I will think about it. I will consider the best course of action from here, because I want to do some silly, gimmicky things. Much as I do enjoy having 4 Crusaders and 4 Vestals, I think we might have to kick a couple of Crusaders and a couple of Vestals, because we've done those gimmicks. We've done both of them. So I think I might have to kick a couple of them, to free up some space, and we can start bringing in some new characters to do some more silly gimmicks with that. So I think we might be saying goodbye to a couple of our dearly beloved companions and expand the potential pool that we can draw from, and then go from there. I think that might be the way to go about it, but I will mull it over the coming days and give it some extra thought, and I will decide on what a suitable course of action is. So chat, I'm gonna leave the entirety of the stream there. I'm gonna say thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, well, some of the nonsense anyway. We got a couple of gimmicky team comps out of it, but hopefully next time we're gonna be fielding even more stupid runs, because this is the fun of this game as far as I'm concerned with it. So thank you all for watching, and Robin doesn't want to get kicked. I'm afraid when it comes to our Vestals, well, you're pretty up there as one of the ones which is going to get kicked, frankly, because we've got our level 2 and 3 one, and, well, I'm not going to play favorites, but the other level 1 Vestal is Bunny. So, I mean, I'm totally not playing favorites, Robin, but your odds don't look very good. So, well, next time we will see. There you go, Robin. You're on a cliffhanger. What is the fate of Robin? Tune in next week to find out. And all of that other stuff, so thank you for joining me, chat. I shall see you all at some point in the hopefully not too distant future. Fare thee well. And always, as always, chat,
Walk in the light of the Emperor.